Give me a second. I'm sitting down. Alright. Welcome back to another lovely week of life. I hope everyone had a lovely Pride, which means that it's the end of Pride, which means that it's time for another Manga Log, where, I talk to you about what I've read in the month of June. I hope all of you had a lovely Pride, like I said. You stayed safe. Just being happy who you are. I don't know what my thought processes were. I don't really think about what I'm going to say at the beginning of these videos. But yeah, I'm sitting in front of my bookshelves instead of standing in front of one of the bookshelves. Just change it up a bit. So, didn't read that much manga today. Not today. This last month, mostly because of life, not being able to buy as many manga as I would like. And financial reasons, I will say, because things are getting back to where they were before the pandemic. I should be able to start making money, which should hopefully get me back to a some semblance of what I was at before the pandemic. So there's that. Lovely times. I'm just gonna adjust this a bit. Yeah, that looks better. I'm keeping this in. So, without further ado, let me just open up the page. I hope all of you had a lovely Pride Month. So, to what you guys are actually here for, the manga in itself, which is not a lot, and it will probably be a shorter video. One, I've read 25 volumes of manga, not the longest, and I have read 0 comics and finished 0 series. So, yeah, pretty short as of instead of the usual stuff. Like I said, my finances, like most people, kind of got shot, and I've slowly been being able to buy manga for like the last year or so, but in the last couple of months it's started to really hit me. But luckily, mostly because I think I've mentioned this before at either on a live stream or one of my videos. I work in the live entertainment industry, so now that concerts are getting back up and running and stuff, I will be making more money and getting more overtime, as well as I probably won't be getting any day rates, but that's the life. So yeah, I'll be getting more money, which means I can spend it on more manga. Woo! But without further ado, 2 series that I did start this month and I actually enjoyed. So, okay. The 2 series that I started that I really enjoyed were, one, kind of fitting for June, which was Chasing After Io Kirishiba? Chasing After Io Kirishiba. So essentially, this is one, I really liked it. I'm pretty sure I've read something based off of, I think the art looks familiar. I'm pretty sure I've read something by them. But yeah, it's really good. I loved it. Essentially, Shakako is at a high school reunion, and she's like, I really want to see Io again, because she had it's essentially like a crush or like feelings. I'm not 100% sure. There was some kissing and stuff, and she was weirded out by trying to figure out what their relationship was. I'm not 100% sure, because I don't understand relationships already, so I'm not 100% sure how to explain relationships in fiction. Yes, that's weird. Anyways, it's good. I liked it. I will probably read more of it later on to see how I feel about it. Romance in general confuses me, and I'm just like, why don't you just fucking talk to each other and get it out of the open? But apparently that's not what normal people do. Just like, I don't know. I think it's so many fucking romance series could be solved if you just fucking talked. Communication could, like, cut down on 50% to 99% of the romance genre if they're... Just talk about how you feel. I mean, granted, in some situations like this, you're not 100% sure what you feel about it. Just fucking shit, just talk. But I do like it. This is just me ranting about the romance genre in itself. Just fucking talk. Okay, moving on before I start babbling on more. This one definitely is very different than the last one, and that is the last round Arthurs. So this one is pretty interesting. Essentially, it takes the Arthurian legend that everyone knows and loves and puts it in Japan. Or is it Japan? I mean, they say that they're on an island called Avalon, and I'm just like, well, based off of what I know of Arthurian legend, Avalon is off the coast of England, so I don't know if that's 100% sure there, but apparently they're on an island named Avalon, and they are now going through a selection process to find the next Arthur because of his 12 direct bloodline descendants are now duking it out in sort of a battle royale. And each of them have a different Knight of the Round Table that helps them out. So yeah, but the main character, I'm gonna fucking mess up his name, don't worry, Rintaro Megamine is a fucking genius that can do anything that he puts his mind to, and he finds life boring, and as a result he's like, I'm gonna help out the weakest fucking person in the selection more just so I have something to do, essentially. And he chooses Luna Arthur. I didn't realize that they just took out the H in Arthur. Okay. One weird name. Anyways, to essentially help her become the next King Arthur, because, you know, his life is boring. She just wants money and power, essentially, and he's like, what did I get myself into? I like it. I definitely do enjoy it. It is a different take on the Arthurian legend that I do like and partake in every once in a while. I like when people change up the Arthurian legend a bit, because it's technically like public domain at this point, so you can use it in however fucking way you want, like Kingsman for one example, or any number of different aspects. But really enjoyed it. I will hopefully get more of this at a later date. Yeah, it's really good. Art style is pretty solid as well. There wasn't any like major crazy battle scenes within this one, but yeah, definitely enjoyed it. So, well, put that there, and we're going to move on to the next thing, which is manga that I've continued to read. So, yes, I'm gonna fall over this way. Oh god, I didn't really think about this transitioning thing through. Anyways, manga that I've continued to read this month, which is not that much, again, only 25, but the majority of it was, you know, a little series that I don't know if you've heard. You might not, you may not, you know, it could come up in conversation every once in a while. I'm talking about Dora Hedorah. This series, I remember talking about it a few months ago, like I think in either my January or maybe my February manga, or maybe it was I can't remember. But I remember talking about it when I said I started it. This fucking series, I still have no idea what the fuck is going to happen. It is, I think I saw Darth Penn, he's another YouTuber, on my Instagram when I posted that I read this one. I think it's the mangaka Q Hara. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name. I'm sorry, you're great, I love you. but she's great. She's great. It's like what, I can't remember the exact wording of it. I'm gonna look this up, but it is, I think I can't explain how baffling and such that I literally have no idea how to quantify how crazy this is. And I love every moment of it. Okay, let me see. Was it this one? Madness done beautifully. Darth, you put it correctly. The art style is great and everything is crazy in it. I have legitimately no idea where the story is going to end up, but I love every moment of it, and the powers keep getting weirder, and characters keep on developing, and I love it, and it's still funny at points, either though it's serious. Like, what is a good panel to show that isn't too spoilery? Yeah, this one, one gore warning. There's a lot of gore. This will make no sense until you get to the later part of it, but yeah, I have no idea how to explain how crazy this is, but yeah, it's great. I would recommend anyone go out and read it. I have 20 up to volume 22. I need to eventually get volume 23, which is the last volume. I've only read up until volume 17, so yes, go out, read it. It's a finished series, so you don't have to worry about not like having to catch up with it. So yeah, go out, read it. It's really great. Another one that's getting close to the end, I'm pretty sure. I know it's already finished, but the actual, I think maybe the next volume or the volume after that is the last volume. So, and that would be the Promised Neverland. I think I've talked about this once before at another, what is it called? Another manga log, but you know, not too many stuff reading today. Not today, this month. You get it. Yeah, I like where the story definitely started. It's falling off a little bit for me at the end. Maybe if I'll reread it, I'll have a different opinion on it. But right now, I feel like it's a slight rush a bit, but at the same time, I like certain aspects that are going forward with it, and I definitely do enjoy it. So I think maybe the next volume is the last one, or maybe it'll stop at 21. But so far, volume 19, it definitely doesn't have as strong of probably won't have as strong as the finish as it did at the beginning. So yeah, but still like it, enjoy it. And then finally, because this is a shorter one, this one is, I think, I can't remember who said it, but someone essentially was like, is that Overlord? And I'm like, no, it's a different manga isekai about a dude getting teleported to a video game world as a skeleton, and that is Skeletonite in the world. One, I do enjoy it. It is crazy. Unlike in Overlord, who Ainz is not trying to become human again, I'm pretty sure, if I remember that correctly. The main character is, Ark, the main character, is trying to get his face back, because, you know, he's a skeleton and is treated as undead skeleton. But yeah, he's essentially trying to like get back to a human face, but he essentially selected this before, because it's his game character. He selected like a cosmetic thing that turned him into a skeleton, but then he got teleported into the game world, and he was like, well, fuck, I'm a skeleton. I don't want to be a skeleton. And it's essentially the adventures he ensues. There's a lot of stuff in the background that he doesn't really know about that he's kind of foiling, and that's kind of funny. But yeah, it's good. I like it. It definitely could have a lot more in-depth for certain aspects of the world at points, but all in all, it's good and it's enjoyable. And yeah, if you like isekai and you like overpowered characters, because it's isekai, go on, read it. So yeah, and that's the end, because I haven't read that much this month, so I'm gonna slowly lean off screen and then come back on to finish it off. Bye. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed. Go on, read more manga. I will probably, if not this month, definitely next month, we'll hopefully start being able to buy more manga, though I have some stuff that might come up that might interfere with money, because people, marriage is inviting and all that. So annoying. Anyways, I hope, again, like I said, I hope you had a lovely Pride Month. Again, like every month is Pride, but June is where all the corporations are like, we are so happy for you. Please buy our merch. Type deal. But, yeah. Hopefully you stayed safe, and, you know, yeah, I don't know. I'm terrible at ending these videos. So, yeah. If you liked the video, go ahead and think about leaving a like down below. If you dislike the video, keep on hitting that like button. You know, maybe you'll enjoy it later on. Probably not. If you had any manga that you read or want to recommend to me, put it down in the comments down below. I will maybe eventually read it. There's several more that I need to read. The pile never ends. It's always growing. It's never ending. But I think that's alright. Yeah. Think about subscribing if you like my content and want to see more of this lovely bearded face. I do mostly topics on manga, but I branch out to do like anime or animation or video games or music. I live stream every once in a while, so go on. Have fun. A lovely rest of your time. Go out, read some more manga, stay safe, and yeah, just go out, read more manga. That's the simplest way to do this. Okay. I'm going to lean off screen again, so bye. Read more manga.